The King of the Warrior Priests. A Nightskin Story, Chapter 1. In this vast world of strange creatures and magic, of unnatural powers and supernatural abilities, there abides a peculiar people, nonetheless. A set-apart people, consecrated to the one true. They embrace no magic, yet bear witness to miracles, and an energy beyond the measure of one's wildest dreams or worldly dimensions. They hold tightly to a very old, primitive knowledge and connection to the Creator as friend, father, and power. They are the warrior priests, and they move about the land without fear of any man, army, demon, or incantation. In these days, eons ago, they did not reside in the southwestern realm as they do now. No, they were originally from the realm east of the land of the pyramids, north of the mainland. That was their domain, just as it had been for their ancestors for thousands of years. The warrior priests lived in an extensive castle right off the coast of a very large inland sea, they and their families. Their leader, sometimes called the King of the Warrior Priests, was a tall, large, bearded man with twisted locks named King Brother Blue. Once called King of Sorrow behind his back, laughter now came easily and more readily for him, as evidenced by his booming laughter echoing from the western royal balcony overlooking the sea where he sat with a friend, down the hallways, into the royal chambers, and on down to the food preparation area and sitting rooms. Queen Anji, his queen, awoke to his absence with a smile. "The ghost has left me again," she said. Then she heard laughter, coupled with another. The others laughed, wiped her smile off her face, and quickly set her into motion. "Why does my king entertain the trickster?" she spat through gritted teeth. "The mischievous one, that deceitful old soul," she continued muttering down the hallways. "Treacherous storytelling, knife-wielding." King Blue was doubled over in laughter, sharing drinks and swapping stories with his old friend out on the balcony. The crisp night air was whipped into a frenzy by the nearby tide, and his present company's presence, if you will. So what did the moonbeam say to that, Clips?" King Brother asked. The mysterious dark figure flashed a bright white smile under the shadow of the brim of his hat and said, "I don't know, brother. I disappeared in a mist after they handed me the money." They both erupted in laughter. Suddenly they were interrupted. "My king!" the recently awakened queen said sternly. "Why are you out here carrying on at all hours of the night with this?" The tumultuous winds stopped immediately, and it is at once deathly still and quiet. "Good morning, beautiful Queen Anji," Clips said, removing his hat and bowing. "As usual, you are the most beautiful queen in the region." "Shut up, you," she said, glaring. "Queen!" King Brother Blue was standing now, smile and laughter gone without a trace. In its place was the strong, stern, demanding voice of a king. "Your concern is appreciated, but your behavior is not. I will be in shortly." With that, the queen turned around and silently left the balcony. "My chérie, no like of me," Clip said with a laugh, settling his hat back on his head and straightening his jacket. Lighting a smoking reed, he looked at his friend the king and said, "It was good seeing you, old friend," then faded to mist. Now alone on the royal balcony, the king finished his wine and went inside.